air in Kyoto is filled with the scent of sakura, the cherry blossoms that have watched over the city for centuries. But today, they bear witness to something entirely new. From the historic temples and shrines to the bustling marketplaces, a vibrant energy pulses. Is the dawn of the Kimonopunk era. In this world, kimonos aren't just garments of silk and patterns. They're canvases of rebellion, stitched with threads of defiance. Paired with the rugged leather of punk attire, they symbolize the fusion of old and new, tradition and rebellion. Under the gentle cascade of cherry blossoms, each petal aglow with the soft luminescence of nearby lanterns, stands Jett, a solitary figure at the crossroads of worlds. Her kimono, a riot of punk-inspired motifs clashing and melding with traditional patterns, wraps her in the visual symphony of rebellion and heritage. The vivid streaks of her hair, defiant in their fiery hues, crown her not just as a musician, but as a revolutionary spirit personified.
I just had to fly over to bloody Kimonopunk Kyoto to soak it all in, feel the buzz, and to be honest, prepare for the big event. I needed some me time, to get some inspiration and that kind of stuff. And yes, almost from the first second I could feel it. Kyoto is alive with something electrifying. The ancient temples and shrines breathe history, but the air is thick with rebellion. It's in the eyes of the people, the punk vibes on every street corner, the avant-garde kimono fashion that defies tradition and screams defiance. You can feel the revolution in the bars, on the rooftops, in the very heartbeat of this city. It's like Camden Town on a Friday night, but with cherry blossoms and lanterns. Young and old from all corners of the world have come here to be part of something bigger. The air buzzes with possibility, like a storm about to break. It's raw, it's real, and it's ready to explode. Every step I take, I feel the energy of this place. Kimonopunk isn't just a word. It's a lifeline, a shout from across the seas saying, "Oi, Jett, you belong here with us." The streets are alive with a vibrant mix of cultures and styles, the clash of ancient and modern, creating a symphony of sights and sounds. The neon lights cast a surreal glow over the cobblestones, transforming the city into a dreamscape where anything feels possible. Young and old, from all corners of the world, they've come here to be a part of something bigger. I see kids with neon hair and elders in traditional kimonos, all mingling together in this incredible melting pot. The air buzzes with possibility, like a storm about to break. Every corner I turn, there's another glimpse of the revolution. Graffiti art mingling with centuries-old calligraphy, bands playing punk riffs under pagoda roofs. It feels like the Sex Pistols could start playing any minute, their raw energy perfectly at home here. It's raw, it's real, and it's ready to explode. The spirit of rebellion is alive and well in Kyoto, and I'm right in the thick of it. This city, it's a canvas of chaos and beauty, tradition and anarchy, and I'm here to add my own strokes to the masterpiece. I pour my soul into crafting a song that embodies this fusion. My song, Bridges Not Walls, is a sonic tapestry weaving the vibrancy of punk with the elegance of kimono patterns. The more I dig into what Kimonopunk means, the more I get it. It's about merging worlds, defying conventions, celebrating who we really are. This song is not just for me, it's for everyone who feels like they don't fit the mold. I hit the vibrant streets searching for the perfect spot to introduce my song. In an alleyway draped with ivy and rebellion, I find just the place. A crowd has gathered, shouting, "Haru, Haru," some kind of leader, I reckon. I walk up to him and ask, "Fancy hearing my song?" "Of course," he says, "we'll join you." And with that, I begin to play.
Bridges Not Walls begins as a whisper, a gentle melody that calls to the soul before erupting into a powerful chorus that captures the essence of Kimonopunk. Jett's voice, raw and genuine, tells her story of defiance, of battles fought and won, of bridges built between her world and Kyoto. When a local revolutionary steps forward, his words carry the weight of collective longing. Your music is like nothing we've heard before. It's a voice of our revolution. Tomorrow, when you take the stage, you'll not just sing for yourself, but for all of us who've longed for this moment. His voice, thick with emotion, underscores the significance of Jett's presence, her music a symbol of the change they dare to dream of. Jett's smile, in response, is a reflection of her inner flame, a beacon of determination that shines in her eyes.
This song, it's my heart and soul. It's my journey here to this moment. Tomorrow we make history. For every voice silenced, every dream deferred, we rise. Kimonopunk's not just a genre, it's our liberation,
she declares, her words imbuing the night with a sense of purpose, a shared mission that binds every heart and soul in the vicinity.
I fancy hearing that song. Let's see what all the fuss is about.
On the back of Kyoto, heart on my sleeve, finding what Kimonopunk means, I believe. In a empty room, ancient city below, crafting a song, letting my soul flow. Bridges, not walls, that's my call. Tearing down barriers, breaking the fall. Punk's raw edge and kimono's grace. In this fusion, I find my place. Each step deeper, defying the norm, celebrating the unique, weathering the storm. Lyrics that challenge, that question, that dare. Envision a world where we boldly declare. Bridges, not walls, that's my call. Tearing down barriers, breaking the fall. Punk's raw edge and kimono's grace. In this fusion, I find my place. Each step deeper, defying the norm, celebrating the unique, weathering the storm. Lyrics that challenge, that question, that dare. Envision a world where we boldly declare. Bridges, not walls, that's my call. Tearing down barriers, breaking the fall. Punk's raw edge and kimono's grace. In this fusion, I find my place. Feel the challenge, streets alive. Kyoto's pulse, I feel it thrive. Traditional meets punk, a sight to see. Ancient wood graffiti, all part of me. Taking the stage, hair dyed bright. Kimono tells my story under the light. First drum echoes, the crowd grows still. Bridges, not walls, begin to my thrill. Bridges, not walls, that's my call. Tearing down barriers, breaking the fall. Punk's raw edge and kimono's grace. In this fusion, I find my place. I'm a whisper to a roar, my voice rings true. Defiance battles, the bridges I drew. Kyoto and my world now intertwined. And bridges, not walls, hearts combined. Oh, combined. Our hearts combined. Our hearts combined.
The night before the Kimonopunk's Rising Song Contest becomes more than a moment in time. It is a testament to the power of music as a force for change, a prelude to a revolution that would reverberate beyond the vibrant, neon-lit streets of Kyoto. In this moment, Jett transcends her identity as a musician. She becomes a leader, a visionary, whose song is a key to unlocking a future where every silenced voice finds its echo and every deferred dream takes flight. On the long flight from Buenos Aires to Kyoto, Vale and her dad sit side by side. The hum of the airplane, a backdrop to their conversation. For the first time in years, they speak openly, their relationship reaching new heights.
Dad, I still can't believe you're coming with me.
Vale says, a mix of excitement and nervousness in her voice.
I wouldn't miss it for the world. And Vale, remember, you don't need to hide behind that mask. Let the world see you, the real you.
Vale nods, feeling a sense of encouragement that she's never felt before. The flight becomes a bonding experience, filled with laughter, shared stories, and a newfound closeness. Arriving in Kyoto a few days before the big event, Vale and her dad decide to explore the city together. The streets are alive with the unique energy of the Kimonopunk revolution. Vale is wearing her signature sky blue silk kimono, adorned with a female tango dancer and vibrant yellow neon outlines of the comedic Kyoto mask. More than a few fellow kimono-punkers approach her, telling her how much they love her kimono. "Your kimono is amazing. Such a unique blend of styles," one of them says, their eyes wide with admiration.
Thanks. It's my way of merging tango and punk.
Vale responds, feeling a warm sense of acceptance. And now, let's turn it over to Vale. She's about to share her insights on the cultural immersion and personal growth she's experienced in Kyoto.
Kyoto. The food here is a tango of flavors, each bite a new dance. My dad and I visited a small ramen stall first. The broth, it was a perfect balance of savory and umami, the noodles cooked to perfection. Each spoonful felt like a warm abrazo, a hug from the inside. Then we found ourselves at a sushi bar. Watching the chefs skillfully prepare the sushi was like watching a tango performance. Every movement precise, every cut intentional. When the fish melted in our mouths, the flavors were a revelation, a symphony of the sea. And the street food. We wandered through a bustling market, sampling takoyaki, those delicious octopus balls, yakitori, those juicy grilled chicken skewers, and matcha-flavored sweets. Each bite was an adventure, a story told through taste. We attended a traditional tea ceremony, experiencing the serene beauty of Japanese culture. It was a peaceful contrast to the high-energy Kimonopunk scene and provided a moment of reflection. The calm, the precision, it reminded me of the quiet moments in tango, where every movement is filled with meaning. In one of the quaint shops, I decided to design a kimono for my dad. Silk and sky blue with tango motifs, of course. I wanted it to reflect both our Argentine heritage and the Kimonopunk spirit of Kyoto. The shop owner, a skilled artisan, helped bring my vision to life. Seeing my dad's reaction, seeing how touched he was priceless. He looked so proud, so connected to this journey we're on. Walking through the city, we observed the vibrant Kimonopunk culture. Street performers played a mix of traditional Japanese instruments and punk rock tunes. The sound was electrifying, drawing crowds of enthusiastic onlookers. It was like watching a milonga in Buenos Aires, but with a punk twist. The walls were covered in bold graffiti that merged traditional Japanese art with punk rock elements. The colors were vivid, the designs rebellious and thought-provoking. Each piece was a statement, a defiance of convention, much like our tango. People of all ages wore avant-garde kimonos, each one a unique statement of individuality. The fusion of old and new was evident in every outfit, creating a visual feast. It was like seeing the elegance of tango dancers mixed with the raw energy of a punk concert. It was inspiring, seeing how everyone embraced their uniqueness, their rebellion. And then we attended a performance by this incredible woman. Her kimono was a riot of punk-inspired motifs, clashing and melding with traditional patterns. The vivid streaks of her hair, defiant in their fiery hues, crowned her not just as a musician, but as a revolutionary spirit personified. The song Bridges Not Walls, Maniles, was high energy. I was both impressed and a bit worried. Wow, the level of this song is so high. Am I good enough? I thought, feeling a mix of admiration and self-doubt. But inspired by her performance, I felt an urge to immediately perform one of my new songs. I took the stage at one of the bars I had visited a few times. Hey, I'm Vale. This is a song I just feel I have to perform right now. Hope you bloody enjoy. I announced with a mix of nerves and excitement. I'm Vale, breaking free, tango's elegance, punk's anarchy. In Kyoto's streets, I'll make my stand unmasked and true, a rebel's brand. The crowd went crazy, singing along with the chorus. It became an anthem, the energy in the room electric. I felt a surge of confidence, my doubts melting away in the face of the audience's enthusiastic response. You want to hear it? Of course you do.
In my apartment, sketches on the wall. Pumpkin tango mix, I'm heating the call. Final spinning the latest tunes. In this chaos, my heart communes. I'm Vale, breaking free. Tango's elegance from anarchy. taking flight. Promise support, I didn't expect. Bridging the gap, mutual respect. Living on, I take the stage. Unmasked and bold, turning the page. Turning the page. I'm veil breaking free. Tango's elegant from anarchy. In Kyoto streets, I'll make my stand. Unmasked and true, a rebel's brand.
Fuck that. Everything.
I'm veil breaking free. Tango's elegant from anarchy. In Kyoto streets, I'll make my stand. Unmasked and true, a rebel's brand. 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 A rebel's brand.
I joined an impromptu jam session on a rooftop overlooking the city. Musicians from different backgrounds came together, creating a spontaneous fusion of sounds that embodied the spirit of Kimonopunk. The view of Kyoto, with its mix of old and new, was breathtaking. It felt like the city was playing along with us. As we walked back to our hotel, my dad and I reflected on our experiences. Kyoto is everything I hoped it would be and more, I said, my voice filled with awe.
And you, Vale, are everything I always knew you could be.
Niko sat at the airport, frustration simmering beneath his calm exterior.
Just my luck.
He muttered, running a hand through his hair. His flight to Kyoto had been cancelled, leaving him stranded in Athens for a few more days. Athens was familiar, a city he'd come to know well because of basketball, but it was also a place filled with mixed emotions. As he wandered the streets, taking in the familiar sights, fans and players who recognized him approached. "Niko, you have to stay and fight for us," a young player pleaded, eyes brimming with hope. A pang of responsibility hit Niko.
I know, kid. But there's something I need to do first. I need to see it through. I promise I'll be back.
Not all encounters were as positive. He received cold stares and snide remarks from those on the opposing side of the conflict. The tension was palpable, but Niko knew he had to follow his gut. During his time in Athens, Niko devised a resistance plan for his friends.
Here, take this.
He said, handing over a detailed strategy.
Keep fighting the good fight. I'll join you soon enough.
Niko landed in Kyoto just 36 hours before the big event, the Kimonopunk song contest. The city pulsed with energy, the air thick with anticipation, but Niko was too stressed and conflicted to fully appreciate it.
I love the food. I love the ancient town, the history, the kimonos.
Niko mused, taking a bite of takoyaki from a bustling street vendor.
But I'm still waiting to be swept away by the punk rock.
He wandered through the ancient streets, eyes drinking in the sight of temples and traditional architecture, yet his mind was still tethered to his responsibilities back in Greece.
All right. At least I ain't giving up until I perform in the contest. I really want the world to hear my music.
He reassured himself, hoping the vibrant city would soon ignite the inspiration he desperately needed. Niko decided to visit a bar, hoping to clear his mind. Trading ouzo for sake, he began to feel the Kimonopunk vibes. The bar was buzzing with people wearing mind-blowing kimonos, each a testament to the fusion of cultures. People nodded appreciatively at his own kimono, black and yellow, adorned with Greek gods playing basketball.
Okay, now we're onto something.
Then, his mind was blown. A woman with a certain style, elegance, and grace took the stage. Her stunning sky blue kimono, adorned with a tango dancer, caught everyone's eye. She introduced herself as Vale and then set the stage on fire with a high-energy punk anthem. In Kyoto streets, I'll make my stand, unmasked and true, a rebel's brand. Niko felt a surge of energy and inspiration.
Thank you, Vale. Amazing.
He complimented her after the performance.
This really fired me up, you know? I've got a song, one that I just have to share with the world. I want to perform it tonight, out in the open air.
Vale smiled, understanding his urgency.
There's this impromptu jam session on a rooftop overlooking the city. Musicians from different backgrounds come together, creating a fusion of sounds that embody the spirit of Kimonopunk. The view of Kyoto, with its mix of old and new, is breathtaking. You should check it out.
Niko followed Vale's advice and found the rooftop jam session. The view was indeed breathtaking. The city, a vibrant mix of ancient temples and modern skyscrapers, illuminated by lanterns and neon lights. The musicians welcomed him with open arms, eager to hear his song.
All right, let's do this.
Niko said, feeling the rush of adrenaline. Together they performed his song, the energy of the rooftop jam session perfectly capturing the essence of Kimonopunk. The music echoed through the night, and Niko felt liberated, his past struggles melting away as he embraced the present. For the first time since his arrival, Niko felt truly at peace. The Kimonopunk revolution had taken hold of him, and he was ready to be a part of it.
Thank you, Vale.
Niko thought, looking out over the city as the last notes of his song faded into the night.
This is where I need to be, right here, right now.
In the heart of Kyoto town, where the cherry blossoms bloom, there's a revolution stirring in every ancient room. From the temples to the streets, the energy's alive. It's the birth of Kimonopunk, where tradition starts to thrive. Sakura in the air, rebellion everywhere. Kimonopunk is rising, breaking through the glare. From silk and ancient patterns to leather and punk rock, it's the dawn of a new era, breaking tradition's lock. Through the historic shrines and the bustling marketplace, we're rewriting all the rules in this punky embrace. The kimonos aren't just cloth, they're statements loud and clear. A fusion of rebellion in every stitch sincere. Rebellion everywhere. Kimonopunk is rising, breaking through the glare. From silk and ancient patterns to leather and punk rock, it's the dawn of a new era, breaking tradition's lock. Bound by rules, we're forging our own way. In Kimonopunk rebellion, we'll make history today.
We are the Story Brothers, and we thank you so much for listening. We very much appreciate you. Our journey is all about exploring what we can do with storytelling and AI. With an abundance of stories, ideas, and topics to explore, the big question is, how far can we take them with generative AI by our side? Please share if you like what you hear. Stay tuned for more excitement and adventure coming your way very soon. Cheers!